Okay, guys and girls, the next replay that's actually coming up is a replay from DD, and he's using the Sherman Jumbo. Now, I mentioned this in one of the earlier replays, that it's a good idea to use the M4A3E2 or the Jumbo with the stock turret. Now, there's a reason for that. All right, and I'm going to show you why that reason is for using Tank Inspector. Just to put it in perspective, you've got two choices of turret. You've got the stock turret, which is this one here, which only allows you to use, at most, the M1A1 gun. Okay, that's the only gun it allows you to use. There is an option to upgrade to the better turret. Well, the upper graded, the top turret, which is this one here. Okay, which does allow you to use the M2. The A2, sorry. But the difference is, there's very little difference in the two guns, to be perfectly honest with you. But the armour that you lose on this top turret is absolutely ridiculous. To put it in perspective there for you, the top turret has 76mm at the front, 51 at the sides and rear. The stock turret has 152mm at tier 6. That's broken. That's so powerful. That's unbelievable. Why would you use the top turret? Just to put it in perspective, here's the armour model of the tank. Now, 152mm is there. Now, let's say we angle the turret, or we face the turret straight on at the enemy. Okay, look at the equivalent armor value on the screen at the bottom right there. Look, 332mm of armor. You're shooting at the gun mantler. If you're shooting at the cheeks of the turret straight on, 236. If you shoot the underband underneath the gun, 160. Now, this is a tier 6 tank. You wouldn't be guaranteed every time to penetrate the turret of this thing with a KV-1S. The top hatch, that's allegedly a weak point, 194mm. If you shoot the tank from the side and get it flat, you can get your 152mm. Yeah, it just beggars belief how powerful this turret is. From the rear, you know, at an angle like this, you're not going to penetrate. And the frontal hull armour, don't even get me started. If you angle this thing at like 70 degrees like that, 145. The lower glacis, which is usually a weak point on tanks, this tank is so strong. So let's have a look at DD using it in action then. Let's have a look at it in action. And here we go then, strap yourselves in, because DD's in his Jumbo. And basically the reason I wanted to show you this replay, it's a really good display of coming around the corners and using the angling of the armour of this tank really well. I unfortunately haven't got any replays or data saved from when I went through the Jumbo. It sounds really harsh, when I went through the Jumbo, but when I was actually grinding through this tank on my way to the T20 or the T29, I actually ground to the T29 for this with using these tanks. I wouldn't advise that because you don't get the 90mm gun with the T29 if you go through the mediums, but I just free XP'd to it. I didn't want to go through the T1 Heavy or the M6. I never have and never will. But yeah, so let's just watch and see what happens here. Now, he tries to take a very aggressive move here. This is very risky. But looking at the team makeup of the enemy team, it's a viable option. You know, and he's going to come around this corner. This corner is perfectly suited to this vehicle, so it makes you come around the corner actually angled. Another thing I didn't mention about the Jumbo, its tracks are huge. Its tracks absorb a lot of hits. He comes around the corner. You know, if they shoot his lower glacis, it's 130 odd millimeters thick. Shoot his upper plate, it's 100. You know, and it's angled. You know, and he's just got all the time in the world just to shoot the 7 bells out of this KV-1's engine block. Now, I don't know why this KV-1 didn't catch fire. He's absolutely plastering its engine block, and that's a hit on the ammo rack, I believe, as well. Yeah, but takes him to pieces. Yeah, just 400. Also, it's a T150. My bad, my apology. There's my tank recognition. Shame on you, Globbs. You should know better than that. You were in anti-tanks. You should know better than this. You are a an armour fighting vehicle recognition specialist. Anyway, we digress. So, ooh, a KV-1S. Nom 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 nom. 3.6 second reload. I believe DD's got a 75% crew, and he won't. I doubt he'll have a rammer or vents or anything like that. So this will be pretty much a stock configuration. It can get a lot faster than that if I remember rightly, with 100% crew, vents and a rammer. Now he donks a couple of shots here. He's fighting with a Hellcat, which is kind of a scary opponent. Hellcat shoots his tracks though. It just damages his tracks. And he donks another shot. But he's got a 3 second reload. I would have angled a little bit better here. Yep, he does it. Look, there you go. And he donks another shot. Come on, Dee, play the game. Jesus Christ. Puts another shot into him. And this is a mistake here. Don't ever, ever aim for the Hellcat's turret again, DD. It's the only bit of that vehicle that actually got any chance of bouncing. Aim for his body at all times. Anyway, we digress. So, he's on 3 kills, 1200 damage, and the team's basically routed them. Okay, there's loads of mediums careering up the right-hand flank, about to just munch on their Hummel. And here's that M3 Lee again, and we should always punish M3 Lees whenever we find them. I hated that vehicle. Absolutely hated it. However, I did have really well in it. The thing is, this is what really get him on my nerves, and one of the reasons why I put that pattern video out there. I had really good games on my M3 Lee. I've actually got a better win ratio on my M3 Lee than I have on the majority of my tanks. I did quite well in it. I just used it as a tank destroyer, albeit a shit one that can't really hide behind bushes, but I just didn't go balls deep and start raging around the battlefield in it. I just treated it as the turd that it is. Oh, got some nice side shots on a KV-1 here. Again, obliterating his engine block, taking him to absolute pieces. The 3-second reload and the DPM of this gun. Yeah, it's a really good gun. To be perfectly honest with it, if I was going to choose my time again, I would go jumbo with the stock turret. Yeah, I've got no qualms and quibbles with this vehicle at all. That's 5 kills. Now, I don't know why these guys capped. This is really annoying. Yeah, they've gone and capped, which didn't give DD the chance or the opportunity to get his top gun, which is unfortunate. They could have hunted the last guy down. I know exactly where he is. He's in B1. He's a tank destroyer. But anyway, we digress. So, post-game stats then. As I suspected, he's got 75% crew. Alright, he runs... Oh, no, that's in his Crusader. I don't know about his crew. I'll ask him when I see him next. Not a bad effort at all, really. Mastery badge game. Yeah, 2,100 experience on a standard account on a ×2. Not a bad effort at all. Got himself the sniper and a mastery badge. And 1,000 base experience for 5 kills. The friendly Hellcat also did really well on that one. But then again, in a Hellcat, you should be doing that kind of stuff. Special kudos out to the Marder 38T on the enemy team there. And Trezco. Unfortunately, mate, your 1,200 damage in your tier 4 wasn't enough. That's not bad in a tier 4 in a tier 6 game, though, considering the donkeys he had on his team. Yep, not a bad effort at all. Okay, I think I might be making this a lot more of these videos from subscribers, just quick videos, and post them out there just to keep people interested. I've made 3 so far. I'm going to release them over the next few days. So, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. There you go, Dee. There's another replay up there, mate. You tell all your friends, etc., etc. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye now.